Why do I let you guys drag me into these warrior kind of conversations? Or you might as well ask me if I'm a Republican or a Democrat. Which is better, Mac or Windows? That's the question of the day. Which is better, Brian, Mac or Windows? Okay, I'm gonna caveat this whole conversation with saying that I understand very clearly that there are people on both sides of this issue. Okay, there are people that are Mac lovers and think it's the greatest thing ever created, and then there are people that are Windows, diehard Windows lovers, and they think they are as right as the Mac guys. And I'm going to tell you what, it doesn't matter. I'm a Mac guy. I love Apple computers. I love Mac OS X software. I think Apple and Mac does it better than Windows every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But that doesn't make me right. It just makes it my opinion, okay? If you want to know, in my opinion, and obviously you do because you clicked on my video, so you want to know my opinion, you can click on somebody else's video and get their opinion. But my opinion is that Mac is better than Windows for a number of different reasons, but I think it looks better. It runs better. It's easier to use and more simple once you understand it. It is a different operating system now than Windows. So, you know, there is going to be a learning curve there, right? You're going to have to, if you've never worked on anything but Windows, it's going to take you a little bit of time to figure it out. But once you do, you're going to be so much happier. You know, my wife resisted, man, like you read about when I was told her I was going to transition from Windows to Mac. She was like, I don't want to have to learn it. And you know what? She loves them now. It took her about 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, she was like, oh my gosh, this is so unbelievable. Like, why weren't we Mac people from the beginning? And I said, well, because frankly, they're more expensive and I didn't want to get off the wallet, right? But I'm going to let you know that I believe you get what you pay for. And Mac is better, in my opinion, because I think the operating system runs better, it's cleaner, it's faster. The machines themselves are faster. They will last you longer. A typical Windows computer, in my experience, had lasted 3 or 4 years at the most, and by then it was so gummed up and jammed up and virusy and glitchy, it was annoying to try and use. My Mac computers, I used my last set, my desktop and my laptop for 7 years and then handed them off to my kids and my wife, and they're running as well today as the day I bought them. The only reason I replaced them is because they keep coming out with newer, better, bigger, faster versions, and I wanted a bigger screen and I wanted a Retina display and I wanted a faster processor, but those other machines were working just fine. So after 8 years working just fine, and that's a testament. So you know, which is better, Mac or PC? It depends on, you know, what your criteria is, right? If it's, you know, which is more affordable, well, that's PC. If it's, you know, what's a better value, well, that's debatable because, you know, you can spend as much as 3 times as much money for a Mac as you might on a Windows computer. But if it's based purely on performance and purely on longevity and purely on speed and ease of use, I think it's Mac every day of the week and twice on Sunday. I made that transition 8 years ago, and I do everything on Mac. I run my business on Mac, I do my marketing on Mac, I do my videos on Mac, I do my phones are Mac, my tablets are Mac, everything I own is made by Apple, and I couldn't possibly be happier. You know, I run a very, very successful home business right here from this little office on a Mac, right? If you want to know more about that, if you ever thought about working for yourself or working from home, you click on the link below, it'll take you to workingwithbrian.com. I'll show you the program that I've been using for 3 years. It's been unbelievable. But I do it all on my Mac. And I do it all from my tablet, from my phone, and from my little MacBook here, right? I got a MacBook and I have an iMac, and that's all I need to to earn a living from home because they're that good. The machines don't get gummed up and they don't lock up and they don't freeze up. And just my own opinion, you can begin sending Windows lovers, bring on the hate mail, baby. I'm ready for it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying my opinion, Mac better than Windows.